Well, the phenomenon known as groupthink, apparently pressuring lots of kids into committing violent crimes in the city of Baltimore. ABC2's Skylar Henry continues the Through Their Eyes series that he started here last night.
Yeah, this morning Skylar spoke with one man looking to curb the groupthink trend and then help these kids realize they're the cornerstone to a stronger Baltimore.
For 4 years, 2 months, and 18 days, one man angrily held on to something that changed his outlook on life. Now his project is saving young men and giving them a positive focus.
On March 7th of this year, a group of children, including a 12-year-old boy, attack a man for his phone on Baltimore Street. An easy target as the students came home from school. Chief DJ Smith says Baltimore police arrested several members of the group, but not before they attacked another man.
We have to look at this as a problem that is affecting all of us as a community, because realistically, one of these kids could influence your child at one point or another.
So guys, need you guys line up.
Around the same time, Damian Cooper was making sure those influences didn't affect his boys. All 40 of them.
A lot of times our young people don't have any kind of outlets. They're coming from trauma in their homes and their neighborhoods, and so they're kind of acting off impulse of things they see.
Damian founded Project Numa, a place for young men to escape the daily sounds of gunshots, blaring sirens, and flapping crime tape.
That's the only thing you hear right now is my voice and the music.
A safe place for them to learn, to meditate, and to grow both physically and mentally.
They hear words like at-risk youth, they hear disenfranchised, they hear poor, they hear inner city. But these kids need to understand that they're assets, builders, and growers, and that they do matter, and that we do care.
The man guiding children down the right path experienced a life-changing moment while he was in college, one that almost killed him.
And there you go. Got right beside my home, and I felt someone behind me, and when I turned around, one of the guys pulled out the gun and pulled the trigger. Shot me point blank range.
The bullet narrowly missed his heart.
Baltimore has become a very unforgiving city, and so if we can teach these young men to forgive and just take a deep breath, it can slow some things down for them to keep them out of those pitfalls.
Pitfalls that lead to jail or death. In the last year, there were more than 400 carjackings in the city. A majority of those were by children, including one that involved teens beating up and robbing Councilwoman Ricky Spector. Add on 5 youth homicide suspects and 15 juvenile homicide victims, and Smith says it's a problem.
We're not going to be able to arrest our way out of the problem. And what kind of person do you think we're creating when you have a 13-year-old with 10 charges? What type of viable adult are we creating by consistently locking that person up?
Hands up!
It's why Damian made it his priority to invest in those he calls the future.
This is when they're usually climbing a mountain or they're falling off the cliff. So if we can get them here, we can get them prepared and set mentally and physically and spiritually for high school and beyond.
Damian says he's had parents reach out to him from as far out as Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to get their kids involved in Project Numa. Tonight at 11, our Through Their Eyes series continues as we spend the day with one mom and her daughter on a mission to avoid the dangers in Baltimore.